my camera makes me look fat. Or at least I like to think in my head that it makes me look fat. And I'm really not this fat. But the truth of the matter is, I might be this fat. And I'm just not used to it. It's my body. It's been growing. The older I get, the more it expands. It's like an elastic band. Just gets big and smaller and bigger and smaller, and I never actually goes back down to its original, size before I stretched it out. It's like the more I stretch it out, the easier it is to stretch out, like a balloon or something. My body is just like a big water balloon, and it keeps getting bigger. One of these days it's going to explode. That's how I feel. And I wonder sometimes, how did I let this happen? How did I not see this was happening? It's like one day I woke up and I was fat. Like, that's how I feel. This happened without me knowing. I didn't know that I was growing, and then one day I'm like, oh my god, that's what's at the pants I wear? Oh, those pants don't fit? Maybe it's because I stopped shopping for clothes. I don't know. I mean, during the lockdown, I'm not gonna blame my fat ass on the lockdown, okay? But during the lockdown, I wore a lot of pajamas. I didn't have to go put on tight clothes. And when I started to, some of them were kind of tight. I didn't remember them being that tight before. I'm really good about buying myself new shit though. If it doesn't fit, I just go buy something that fits. So I don't feel fat. Because I don't like feeling fat, but okay. When I started performing on stage, even if I was 60 pounds thinner, I always thought I was fat. Now that I'm fat, and I hope I don't get any fatter and look back to when I thought I was fat, but since I've started doing these stupid YouTube videos, I've been looking at my fat self talk, and I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get used to these roles, these roles that are everywhere. Now, I'm not saying I'm trying to get used to them because I want them to stick around. This is how I am. This is me. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I go to the gym, I swim, I'm healthy. I'm not saying I want to lose weight, but I don't want to be this fat either. And I'm probably not fat compared to some people. I'm pretty sure there's people that's fatter. But I'm not as thin as some people either. I'm fat to some and thin to some other ones. And I think we're all that way. Unless you're the thinnest person in the world and then the fattest person in the world. And I don't even know if there's such a thing, honestly. We are who we are. But accepting the way I look now compared to the way I saw okay, that's fucked up too, right? The way I saw myself, because I never saw myself as being good enough. So that's not working. That's great. I've never seen myself as thin or as in as great a shape as I wanted to be. Even when I was in my best shape, in my mind, I didn't see that. And then I look back and see pictures of when I was in better shape, like, wow, you looked good. What was your problem? Who are you looking at? It's like I'm either looking at myself thinking I'm fatter than I am, or on my good days I'm looking at myself and thinking that I'm skinnier than I am. Because on those days I'm like taking pictures and doing shit, and then later I look at those and I'm like, damn, you were way fatter than you thought you were that day. But that day I didn't feel that way. It's really weird how your mind can fuck with you. Like, it's really all in my mind. I know it is. It always has been. It's always been me and my mind and my body fighting with each other. And why does that even matter? Well, it matters now to me because the fatter I've gotten, and I know I keep saying fat, but fuck it, I'm talking about myself. Right? So if you get offended about me talking about myself, you got other problems. But I did notice that the fatter I got, the more health issues arose. And when I was thinner, I didn't feel like shit. I can't blame it all on the weight, but I know it's not helping. It could be the age too. I'm older now. It's in my mind, like I'm back and forth between it. Do I feel like shit because I'm old, or because I'm fat, or is it because I'm fat and old? In any case, I'm not young anymore. I mean, I'm younger than some people, and I'm older than some people. It's the same thing. Yeah. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks these things about themselves. But I do wonder why. Why? Why do I even think that? Why does it even matter? Because at the end of the day, I have clothes that fit. Doesn't matter if they fit the body that I think I should have. They fit the body I do have. My mind is pretty healthy. I'm pretty healthy, I guess, overall. I eat pretty well. I eat good shit. And bad shit. But I eat more good shit than bad shit. So that should count for something, right? I think more positively than negatively. I say more good things than bad things. Should mean something. I like the clothes I wear. I am wearing larger clothes though, so I don't have to look at my body. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with wearing big clothes. They're comfortable. I guess I care more about comfort now too. Can't wear my stilettos anymore. My feet hurt. My feet hurt. And they're fat. So some of the shoes that I have don't fit. So I just get rid of them and buy new shoes, right? So that I have shit that always fits me. That's how you fix your fat problem. You just buy shit that fits you, and then you feel comfortable in it, right? It's all about comfort. My biggest, I guess, self-esteem issue though is that I don't see myself the way others see me. And I'm really curious sometimes to know how I'm seen through the lens of someone else's eyes. How does someone else see me? Because I don't see that person that other people see. And does everyone have that issue? Or are there people out there that actually can see themselves the way other people see them? Or is that something that we will never be able to do? Well, I never actually see myself the way I really am. Well, I always see myself the way I am in my mind. Is my mind always going to be fucking with me? I read somewhere once something that said that we each see ourselves as 10 times hotter than we actually are. That's really fucked up for some of us, because we don't see ourselves as hot at all. And you gotta deduct 10 or minus 10 hot. Yeah. Stuck in traffic again, as usual. But that's what I think about. That's how my mind works.